Is today the last day of you being a Bears fan for the way you've been a Bears fan? Is today the day the generationally talented quarterback arrives and your entire Bears fan existence is no longer the operative way of being a Bears fan? Is that happening?
Brockman was over there bitching about how long the first pick takes, okay? And he was like, get it over with. No. Take your sweet time. Take every second. Make it a buzzer beater, Chicago Bears. Dive with the card. And you know why? Because this will be the last time the Bears ever have the #1 overall pick, as long as I am breathing air. This is it. 2 years in a row they got it. This is the last time. Rich, I'm looking at Caleb. And remember when we were heavy into the Game of Thrones?
Yes.
The Khaleesi gave a speech. And she said, we're all just spokes on a wheel. It's the Starks, Targaryens, Lannisters, just spokes on a wheel, spins round and round. And Tyrion's not impressed. He goes, oh, yeah, you're going to stop the wheel. A lot of people have tried that. And Khaleesi says, I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel. Caleb needs to break the wheel. And Caleb is the breaker of wheels, the breaker of chains. I think they have a first-time rock star since 1985 when it was Jim McMahon and won the Super Bowl. I think tonight's a very special night for the Chicago Bears. I really do.
I can't blame you for feeling
very
that
special.
way. I can't blame you for feeling that way, and I can't blame you for even having a tinge of wondering if the trapdoor is still there. But I think the days of where you and I being in the same boat, where you look at the Chiefs and it's just like, how does that feel? Or this guy who had 20 years of the GOAT, like, how did that feel? Like, I would love to know how that feels. I think
I can tell you how the 90s felt for me.
Do you remember?
Well,
in particular, that's fading,
too.
but I can kind of remember.
You had it.
I did.
I've never had it. You know what I mean?
So would you
or
remember
a
that?
Seahawk fan, you know, when Russ was Russ and they were cooking, and before, you know, they created all those memories of those photographs that they took down. And so, you know, you put it all together, and you got to wonder if tonight is your night. And I don't blame you for feeling that way.
And it's a perfect city, Detroit, Michigan. The embarrassment for decades, the Detroit Lions. And now we're one of the coolest stories in the league because they made a few good moves and a few good picks.
Yes.
When I walked over here, we walked here from the hotel. There's already many people lining up outside the barricades, and we're hours from the draft pick. And I was seeing somebody online saying, man, why did they get there that early? Imagine getting there that early as a grown man. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's so naive. Because they are selling that sweet dopamine called hope. And hope is a dangerous thing, but it is also a completely validating, intoxicating thing. And those people who are 7 hours early, they may nail their draft picks tonight, and they may win the Super Bowl in 2 years. For a terrible team picking in the top 5, it happens that quick. I remember how Chiefs fans were before that Mahomes pick. Yeah. I remember Cowboys fans before and since that. I remember Patriots fans before. We all do. It can change everything tonight, and I think it's going to change for the Bears. I do.
Oh. And then there's the 9th overall pick, too.
It's so good.
Which is a cherry on top.
It's so good.
It really is. And so let me go, our buddy Daniel Jeremiah thinks it's Olu Fashanu.
Is that true?
It's what he thinks.
Okay.
And he thinks Odunze would be there.
Yeah.
And the Bears would turn that down and take something for their line.
Schrager has Rome Odunze. A lot of people do. I've gone back and forth on this. And first of all, I want to make sure everybody knows it's not just some coincidence or some good luck that they have the 1 and the 9. It's good general managing, it's good ideas, it's good movement. Sure, it's losing, but you don't just luck into that. I've gone back and forth on this, Rich. Originally, I was thinking Caleb's coming in. And remind me, Rich, how old is your youngest?
She's 12.
Okay.
No, she's 10. My youngest son is 13.
All right, so I have a 10-year-old as well.
Okay.
I remember when the baby was coming, and you do something that they call nesting, okay? Where the baby's coming and you get the nursery ready and you get the white noise machine and you paint it the perfect color and the mobile and everything. And Brockman, you know, because yours is younger.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears are nesting for Caleb right now. The baby's coming. And they're checking every Pantone color, what promotes confidence, what promotes happiness. We're going to make this child work. We're going to play Beethoven. We're going to have it all. So to that point, do you continue to nest with another toy in Rome Odunze at 9? I'm actually past it, Rich. I'm team trade back at 9.
Oh.
I'm team trade back.
Okay.
Because I think they have prepared the nursery. Caleb Williams in his first game is going to break the huddle with Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and DeAndre Swift. Those are his guys. That's a squad right there. I think take a lineman maybe, but I like to trade back because next year you get a pick next year, first round, second round. You'll have played with Caleb for a year. You'll know what kind of toys he likes to play with, and then you have another one. We're talking about the Bears hitting it again. I'm team trade back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also because they have 4 draft picks.
I know.
2 in the top 10, and then 2 smoke them if you got them for the rest of the 2 days.
So get some more.
Maybe you can get some more.
I know.
I don't know, but turning down a Dunze.
I know.
It would be a tough row to hoe. I mean,
What about line insurance, Kyle? I mean, you come out to LA, you're not going to buy a new Maybach and not get the top insurance, right? You want to protect what you just buy.
I agree. Which I think I would get maybe a lineman, or I would get maybe defense, or I would get more picks. Ryan Poles has earned the credibility we're giving him to know he's going to do the right thing with those picks. The defense was good. The offense was good. I think they're going to be ready this year. It's a very exciting time, Rich. Maybe they'll take a player at 9. I'm not going to boo it. I just love that they're at the 1 and the 9. They're ready.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.